Imagine a world where every urban legend, every unexplained disappearance, every impossible creature was real. A secret organization exists to keep these horrors from the public. The mission is simple: secure, contain, and protect. Within its classified archive are thousands of anomalies, known only by their SCP designation. Some are harmless curiosities, others are so dangerous that a single mistake could cost thousands and thousands of lives. Today we're looking at 3 of the most terrifying creatures ever documented by the SCP Foundation. Not because they're the strongest, but because of the unique fear that they inspire. Before we begin, I just want to say if you enjoy videos like this, or if you enjoy listening to me speak in general, make sure that you subscribe and like the video and leave a comment if you're feeling frisky. Let's get into it. We're going to start with number 3, which is going to be SCP-173, the Sculpture. Few fictional creatures have as much influence on the internet as SCP-173. Despite being one of the very first SCPs ever written, it remains one of the most recognizable. At first glance, SCP-173 doesn't look particularly threatening. It's a concrete statue with crude markings that appears completely motionless, but appearances are deceiving. The creature's defining characteristics are very simple. It can only move when nobody is looking directly at it. As long as someone maintains direct eye contact, it remains completely still. The instant that an observer looks away or even blinks, it can move at an astonishing speed. That simple rule creates incredible tension. Everyone has to blink eventually. Imagine standing in a room for hours while desperately trying to coordinate every single blink with the people around you. One mistake is all that it takes. What makes SCP-173 so terrifying isn't just its speed, it's the anticipation. Your own body becomes the enemy. The longer you stare, the more your eyes water. Your vision blurs, and you know you have to blink. But you also know exactly what will happen when you do. That's why SCP-173 has become one of horror's most iconic concepts. It proves that a terrifying monster doesn't need a complicated backstory. Sometimes one simple rule is enough. Coming in at number 2, we've got SCP-096, or the Shy Guy. If SCP-173 punishes you for blinking, SCP-096 punishes you for looking. Known as the Shy Guy, SCP-096 is a pale, emaciated humanoid that spends most of its time sitting quietly with its face hidden. Under normal circumstances, it isn't aggressive. The danger begins when somebody sees its face. It doesn't matter whether it's in person, on a photograph, in a security recording, or even if only a tiny portion of its face is visible. Once someone has viewed its face, SCP-096 enters an unstoppable rage. According to Foundation records, it will locate the viewer wherever they are. Distance doesn't matter. Obstacles don't matter. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't stop. The idea is terrifying because there's no real escape. Imagine seeing an old photograph online. At first, nothing seems unusual. Then, hours later, you learn that hidden somewhere in the image was SCP-096's face. At that moment, there's nothing you can do. The creature is already coming. It's impossible not to imagine yourself in that situation. Would you spend your final hours running? Would you hide? Or would you simply wait? Psychological dread is what made SCP-096 one of the SCP Foundation's most famous creations. Coming in at number 1, we have SCP-106, the Old Man. Some monsters kill quickly. SCP-106 does not. Often called the Old Man, the creature resembles an elderly, decaying man, its body constantly eroding anything that it touches. Walls, steel, concrete, nothing seems capable of containing it forever. Rather than simply attacking its victims, SCP-106 is known for dragging them into what fans often call its pocket dimension, a bizarre alternate space that doesn't seem to obey the rules of reality. The exact nature of this place remains mysterious. What makes SCP-016 especially disturbing is that it appears to enjoy fear. Instead of immediately killing its victims, he often toys with them. And that uncertainty is horrifying. If it catches you, what happens next? How long would you survive? Could anyone even find you? Unlike many fictional monsters, SCP-106 isn't frightening because of how it looks. It's frightening because of what it represents. The fear of disappearing without a trace. The fear of being taken somewhere that nobody can reach. The fear that rescue simply isn't possible. It's a slow, psychological kind of horror that lingers long after you've finished reading. The SCP Foundation has created thousands of anomalies over the years, but these three continue to stand above the rest. SCP-173 reminds us that sometimes even blinking can be terrifying. SCP-096 turns curiosity into a death sentence. And SCP-106 embodies the fear of vanishing into the unknown. Whether you're a long-time SCP fan or discovering these creatures for the first time, one thing is certain. The SCP universe remains one of the most creative and unsettling collections of horror fiction ever created online. If you enjoyed this video, let me know which SCP you'd like covered next. There are thousands more waiting inside the Foundation's archives, and some of them are even more terrifying than the ones that we've seen today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye!